Greetings. Hi, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me today. If you're feeling stuck in the 9 to 5 grind, hoping for or dreaming of more time, freedom, and financial independence, you're in the right place. You can call me Ian Green, and I'm here to share some life changing insights on how you can stop trading your time for dollars and start living life on your own terms. Today, we're diving into how you can leverage digital marketing to create passive income streams that free you from the daily grind. Imagine uncovering the skills and strategies needed to build a profitable online business without investing heavily in marketing or bothering your friends or family. A little bit about me. I have a background in education, but life threw a curveball my way when my position was cut in June 2024. But guess what? That that just means that everything that happens the way it's supposed to. So now I'm happily unemployed and living my life, and I have more time to do the things I need to do, and I have more time to hang out with you guys. And I have a little story time I want to share about me. Okay, so let's go back. Go back. We're going to go back a little bit in time. It's been a few years now, but one day, me and my mom, we had went to the seafood festival, and so neither one of us had ever attended before. And so while we were there, I came across this chiropractor who was out there. It was other businesses as well, trying to drum up business. And I saw a message, like a sign, excuse me. I saw a sign that says free massage. And I was like, okay, well, I want a free massage. So why not? So I got the free massage. The chiropractor, he stopped because he said he didn't want me to be sore. But it was too late because I was sore for the rest of the day. So basically, he discovered something, but he couldn't say what it is because he has to see the X-ray. So I made an appointment that following, because this was over the weekend. So like just the next business day. So, and he was offering a good deal, like for the full at body X-ray exam. So I took advantage. I was thinking, oh, you know, it's gonna be nothing. I'll pop in and pop out, but I'm gonna see about myself, right? So I went and took the x-rays, and I was sadly mistaken. I really thought, oh, it's not gonna be anything. Now, it doesn't require you to have some special degree to see some spinal spine, leaning and not in alignment and crooked and all of that. So, we're looking at the x-rays, and I'm like, okay, I can see that I got some things that are not in alignment and crooked and all of that. So the doctor, he's looking at me like, you never experienced any back pain? And I'm like, no, I never had any back pain, never felt anything, never, never, nothing, right? Um, so when I would lay on the table, I would have one leg longer than the other, never felt anything, never knew that my organs weren't working at their highest capacity because the spine's got to be in alignment for things to be working in your body the way they're supposed to. Um, it was just a mess, It was transformative, though, getting the spinal adjustments, just life changing, right? So I'm going to show you the next slide here. So here is my after, here's my before. So hopefully you can see this white hand icon. So you can see here, this is my cervical spine. My cervical spine, normally one that's the way it's supposed to be, has openings, like where you could slide something through. It's supposed to be open, right? Mine was fusing together and so closed up or closing up. And the doctor was like, had I waited one or two more seasons, then I was going to need a surgery. And if you can help it, you don't want anyone doing surgery on your back, definitely not on your spine. So here, when I scroll down a little bit here, um, or move down, I had the scoliosis. I was just degenerating, like, and I didn't know. I didn't have the information about the spinal information. I wasn't informed on that. Even though, like, my mom, would go to the chiropractor and all of that, but I still wasn't informed about the spine and but I learned so much by going to the chiropractor. It's like I'm a junior chiropractor right now, with all the information that I learned. But I had the scoliosis. It was just a mess. So like the a perfectly straight spine is like a 0 or a 1, and mine was like a 14. So I was gangster leaning. Um, didn't know. So we started the adjustments, right? So the first week I had to go every day just to kick this off. And so after the first week, I went 3 times a week. So after months, like after 3 months of going 3 times a week, I mean, my goodness, I could just remember like I had to go to bed at 8 o'clock. My body would just, like every night, my body would just be so sore because, the doctor, let's say this is my spine and it's leaning and crooked and out of place. The doctor is like pushing it, pushing that spine, right? Pushing it, straightening it out. I mean, he was getting me together. And so I had subluxation. I hope I'm saying that right. I've been messing it up, but I had subluxation. So I would feel this draining, right? Coming from the back of my head, down my neck, down my back. And I'm like, doctor, what's going on? Is this fluid? And he said, no, this is just pressure being taken off the nerve. And it was just life changing. I mean, my sinuses opened up. Um, my pelvis was twisted up. So like after that 3 months of adjustments, just getting me together, just straightening me out, just all this crooked, whatever, out of place, leaning spine. It was like, just getting me, straightening me out. And so I started bleeding. And initially it was okay because it was just a little bit. But like as time went on, it became more and more. And I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. The doctor wanted me to just bleed it out till it stopped. I'm like, nah, no, this is impacting me now. Now I'm tired and all of that. So he gave me some herbs to stop the bleeding. And also like through adjustments, they can stop your they can stop or start your menstrual cycle. I mean, it's just the science of chiropractor or chiropractic, however you say it, is amazing because the spine is the foundation, right? So, like, if it's a lot of things that in your body aren't won't work or won't be working if that spine is not in alignment. So if you're all over the place, crooked and leaning and all that stuff, then it's probably some things that aren't working in your body that you may or may not know about. So also, the doctor shared with me that he had patients, women who were in their 40s and they had not had children. And If you have fertility issues, that's a totally separate issue. These patients didn't have fertility issues. Um, they just started getting adjustments, and they were maybe married or with significant others, long term relationships, whatever. They started getting adjustments, and they were having intimate times with their significant others, and they got pregnant. And so I was like, oh, okay. So everything is not always about a fertility issue if you're not getting pregnant. So also like my um, just thinking about it, I was just so messed up. Um, okay, so we took tests in the beginning, right, to test my mobility, and like I had some limitations. And once again, just didn't know, just never felt anything. And I'm glad this situation was resolved when it was addressed when it was, and was resolved when it was, because waiting later could have meant and would have meant some deeper consequences that I wouldn't have wanted to even have to deal with. So we had took these tests. These were like just testing me, stretching, and this and that. And I had limited mobility. And then so fast forward to maybe like when we took the x-rays again and took the test again. Of course, I passed with flying colors. So I passed all the numbers because, all my range and all that stuff has been improved because I've been getting in alignment, right? I've been having these adjustments. And so also the doctor was measuring me like, parents might measure their children like, oh, when you were 5, you were this height, and you take a pencil and mark it on the wall. And when you were 6, you were this height. So this is what the doctor was doing with me, because he was telling me, oh, you're going to be taller. So obviously I was supposed to be taller because I'm not going to grow taller, right? So the spine was, got me, or curving over or degenerating. And so I started off at 5'3" and 3/4" in height, right? So the doctor, he's adjusting me and keeping track of the measurements. And like we're seeing really rapid results. So I think we stopped measuring me at like maybe 5'4", maybe. Okay, no, let me get this right. No. So when we started, I was 5'2" and 3/4", right? So then we stopped measuring me at like 5'3" and 1/2". Um, so yeah, we kept measuring. I'm probably at my regular height now. So when I started, my leaning, crooked spine, degenerating, was at a 14. So by the time we measured again, I was at a 7. We didn't keep measuring those things, but I did continue to get adjustments, and it just changed my life. It absolutely changed my life. Felt better, organs working at their highest capacity, um, in alignment. Also, when you're getting your spine straightened out, like um, you're getting your posture is improving. You might drop a few pounds. It's just amazing. Also, so at the chiropractor's office, they had like because my results were phenomenal. They would have like this testimony of me, right, and my growth, and the transformation that happened. So it was absolutely amazing. This is something that I would share with anyone and recommend with anyone, like at least, even if you, whatever you're thinking, you're afraid of the chiropractor, don't want to get adjustments, you could still go and check yourself out, right? Um, just to see where you stand. And you might have some issues that, if you are having issues health wise, that can be addressed through spinal adjustments. You never know. So check yourself out, find out where you stand. But my experience was transformative, life changing. I mean, you look at my after, I mean, taller, cervical spine opened up. Maybe this is not the best photo to show that, but I think even just looking at this X-ray, you can see a difference. And I don't have that scoliosis anymore. Taller, in alignment, everything's flowing. Um, Everything went up because I was probably going down. I mean, it wasn't visible, but I was probably going more in this direction. Then now I'm up, you know. So just amazing. Amazing, transformative, and life changing. All right, so we're going to talk stats now. E learning stats. So, the e learning industry is booming, prospering, experiencing exponential growth. It did 950 million in 2019. It hit 1 billion a day in 2023 and now averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024. It's projected to reach 3 billion a day by 2027. These numbers are staggering and represent a huge opportunity for you. Please don't sleep on it. So, how can you tap into this growth and possibly quit your job? You might think creating high quality digital products or programs is the way, but that can take months and a lot of effort to market. So instead, I recommend endorsing top quality, done for you digital programs that are proven to sell. This approach gives you time freedom and a substantial return on your investment. These programs are at the cutting edge of industry trends and innovations, offering a high potential for ROI. They have a proven market fit, meaning there's a lower risk tied to launching them. Plus, these programs are crafted by experts, boosting your brand's credibility and appeal. So imagine making 100% profit from these programs. Yeah, I said it, 100% profit. Selling these done for you programs means you keep the entire commission. So our community, excuse me, our community has already generated 13.8 million in just 118 days. All of it, 100% profit going directly into our pockets. So here are a few examples of some of the results that are happening in my community. We have this young lady here who passively earned $4,500 while on retreat in Costa Rica. So just imagine like you're out of the country and you have a business that's working for you on autopilot, and then you come back home from Costa Rica, and or you check while you're there, check your banking, and you see more money coming in that was made before you even left for Costa Rica or while you were there and you weren't even doing any work. I mean, phenomenal. We have this other young lady here who surpassed her goal. So, yeah, people are showing up and showing out in this community, really. Could you leave your job if you were earning a consistent 10K each month? Absolutely. By creating these three streams of income to generate 100, 300, and 600 each, you could achieve this. It's not just a dream, it's a reality for many in my or our community, however you want to word it. Okay. So someone else here showing up, more wins and showing out, made 225K in 6 months. Now imagine making that. Let's just say from January to June, right? You in January, you let's say you were living check to check and you decided to join this community and join this business, and then you and your work ethic, and you're like, okay, I can't, I don't want to stay in the situation that I've been in. I need a change. The world is changing. I mean, with AI and just all the shifts, you just, we don't know how things are going to look even come next year. So just imagine from January, right? You start off, you live in check to check, and then you got this out of this world work ethic because you're like, I got to make a change, and no one can make the change for me but me. And I'm ready to grow, and I'm ready to advance, and I'm ready to learn some new skill sets. And boom, come June, and through from January to June, you made 225K. That's phenomenal and life changing. So kudos to Ashley. I mean, phenomenal. All right. So with our digital marketing blueprint and the ultimate discovery system, you can build a brand, even a faceless brand. And your faceless brand can be super successful as well. And copy and paste ads to attract customers. There are 5 billion people on social media, making the online world your door to unlimited customers. I mean, with 5 billion people, I mean, it's just unlimited opportunities for customers. And man, so much out here that can be done, really. So imagine a sales process that runs entirely on autopilot. With our system, 20 people each day, 20 people subscribe each day. And if just one out of 20 buys, that's one customer a day, earning you $600 a day, right? So let's say you working a job somewhere, um, and you're probably, unless you are just making just all this big bucks at your job, you're probably not making 600 a day, right? So just imagine like, okay, you're going to a job where maybe you're making 100 a day, 200 a day, possibly 300 a day. But just imagine like, say you didn't work, right? And you went off on that retreat, like the young lady that we previously mentioned, and came back with 4,500 and didn't work. Or just imagine one day you you were off and $600 came in, no work. So just this system is working for you because you've already done the work. So it's working for you on autopilot. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal program. Nothing to sleep on. All right. So this system, this automation is creating passive income streams and giving you more time freedom. So once you apply our 5-step blueprint to online success and join a vibrant community dedicated to helping you launch your business in just 3 days. Imagine going from launch to profit in such a short time. I mean, there are people in my community who, because they have the time and they're proactive, they're able to launch their business in one day. Okay, so there's more. There's bonuses here. We offer incredible bonuses to ensure your success. You will receive the Canva course along with the 1 million in 17 months blueprint, and you'll become part of the digital growth community, which is the vibrant community that I've mentioned. Also, there's the 30-day market strategy growth plan and how to start an online business with MRR, as well as 200 digital products. All right, so if you're ready to learn more and take the next step towards financial freedom, my funnel is www.dailypaygrowthautomation.com. And if you're interested in following me on social media, my socials, I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn, as well as Twitch. So thank you for joining me today. This concludes my presentation. And everyone, have a great day. Take care of yourself. And thanks for tuning in.